rolling.
We'll discover you. We on?
Could be.
Looking it up right now.
Yeah.
Alright? Hey, Shalom. As always, we want to start by giving all praise, all honor, all glory to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushai, Bashem, Rakab, Kodash. Yeah. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone for teaching us this truth according to the Bible through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushai. And a sincere peace and salutation to all you hopefully where I came out there, pushing this word in all truth and sincerity, doing the work as Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushai has created us to do, so he can wake up and seal the elect of the nation of Israel, which consists of you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, and you Israelites who are scattered amongst the heathen nations that may look like the heathen nations, but your father's seed line and your lineage goes back to you being the so-called black, Hispanic, or Native American, one of the 12 tribes of the children of Israel. It's Shalom. It's your brothers from the GMSDenver camp coming back once again through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushua, with another lesson to do what we're created to do, man. Uplift, exalt the names of Yahweh, Yahushua, and to let the world know what the Most High is doing in this planet Earth. And this is what we're witnessing. Everything that you see taking place around you is all of Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushua, and it's all according to what He's ordained to come to pass from the beginning. You see? The complete course of human history has been dictated by the Almighty God, Yahweh. This is why you see all the heathen empires that come into power, that's gone down. You see? This is why you see the Israelites fall from glory, and now here in these last days we're being exalted again through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, man. We see the collapse of America, and it's right on time with biblical prophecy. It's all over. You see, we're witnessing the demise of the greatest empire to grace the earth so far. The Edomite Empire, man, is going down. And what signifies that, man? The Israelites standing upon their feet here in these last days proclaiming the words of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. It's right on time with prophecy. You see, this is not a coincidence. This is not a chance happening. This is all coming to pass as the Most High ordained it to. You see? Because somebody get that in Isaiah 41, warfare being accomplished, or is it either 40 and 1 or 41 and 1? Real quick. Because this is what's happening, man. We're standing upon our 40. We're standing upon our feet because we're in the process of being delivered from our captivity as the Most High's promise, man. The Israelites are returning back into our Heavenly Father, Yahweh, through His only begotten Son, Yahushua. You see, after coming up out of our punishment that we've been suffering, you see, since our fall, going back to 70 AD. You see, we're being taken from this low condition to be brought back into the glory that the Most High always wanted us to be in, man. You got it.
Isaiah 40 and 1. Comfort ye, my people, saith your power.
How do we do that? We do that by giving our people this gospel, man. That's what the gospel was for. The gospel was not for all nations, man. This is not a universal book. This gospel is for the 12 tribes of Israel, beginning with the remnant. This is how we comfort the remnant, by giving them the understanding that what? We're not going to be in this condition forever. You see? And us standing upon our feet is witness against that, or witness of that. You see? This is what you're witnessing right before your eyes. The return of the sons of God, man. The return of the Israelites according to what the Most High has spoken. You got it?
Speak ye comfortably to Jerusalem, and cry unto her, that her warfare is accomplished, that her iniquity is pardoned. For she hath received Yahweh's hand double for all her sins.
And that's what happened, man. You see, the warfare of our iniquity. You see, because of our transgressions against the Most High, we were punished. You see, we fell up under the curses, and that allowed the heathen to reign over us for centuries, man. You see? You see, from the time of 70 AD, we went into the state of being in obscurity, man. You see? And then we fast forward to the Byzantine Empire when we were ruling all over Europe. Then we had another fall, man. And then the Edomites came into power. You see? During the time of the Renaissance. And we've been in this low condition ever since. Suffering and being oppressed and murdered in the earth. That all goes into the curses that we receive because of our disobedience, man. But now, captivity after captivity after captivity. Now we're in the state of being what? Risen up again through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah. Why? It's because our punishment has come to an end. This is why you see the Israelites all throughout the earth proclaiming the truth of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah. You see? Matter of fact, can somebody get into Psalms 50? I would say them in order for the eyes. This is what's happening, man. It's right on time with prophecy. See, but the enemy, namely the Edomites, beginning with the top international banking families, they never wanted us to come back into this, man. See, what they were trying to do, they were trying to hijack the blessing, man. They were trying to steal the birthright back. But according to the Most High's will, it was never meant for them to have. It was always meant for us to be brought into glory and to rule over the earth forevermore, and that's what's going to be done. And this is what we're here to put the world on notice of. You got it enough? You got it? Thought as I was all together such as myself, something like that. God damn. Because that's what the Edomites think, man. They're thinking because the Most High has punished them. You got it?
No, I don't have it.
What is this? I got Psalm 50. 50,
You got it? But that's what the Edomites thought. Because the Most High has given them this blessing, they really felt like the Most High was on their side, man. This is why they murdered us in the earth the way they've done. We just got out of a wicked ass holiday known as Thanksgiving that commemorates the what? The complete genocide of the Northern Kingdom. You see, Thanksgiving for what? For them acquiring this land. They call it manifest destiny. But what you fail to realize is that was all set up to come to pass according to the Most High's will. And just because you haven't received the punishment, you really think that the Most High is on your side with you doing the things that you're doing in the earth, especially what you're doing to His people. You see? But that's not the case. The Most High put you in the trick bag and allowed you to commit these great atrocities against the Israelites for your punishment to be brought upon you. You see? You got it.
Read 16 real quick. Because it's talking about the wicked of Israel, but the brothers using it for the Edomites, but it's all judgment for the 2/3 and the wicked. But you get to verse 16, and then you get to 21.
All right. Book of Psalms, chapter 50, and verse 16. But unto the wicked, the Most High saith, what hast thou to do to declare my statutes, or that thou shouldest take my covenant in thy mouth?
And that's what these Edomites have done, man. They proclaim that the Bible is the law of the land, so forth and so on. They swear upon the Bible when their elected officials are put into office, but they don't uphold anything that the Bible says to do. And how do we know this? Like Yahweh Shah told us, man, you shall know them by their fruit. Everything that we see here set up here in the land of America is completely contrary to what the Most High has commanded people to do, namely the Israelites.
One I was thinking of on the way here, we were talking about a soldier that's poor. You have soldiers that are poor and they went and sacrificed for this country and have nothing.
Yep. That's something that the Most High hates, but we see that all the time, man. Even soldiers that try to go to the VA to get their benefits, they got to jump through all type of fucking loops and hurdles to try to get what they're owed, man. That's something that's against the Most High. This rainbow flag agenda where children are being preyed upon, where they're telling you that man can be with man, woman can be with woman, that's all against the Most High. So how is the Bible the law of the land? That's why the Most High says what? What is thou to do to declare my statute? Read it again.
Book of Psalms, chapter 50, and verse 16. But unto the wicked, the Most High saith, what hast thou to do to declare my statutes, or that thou shouldest take my covenant in thy mouth?
You see that? You're not upholding the Most High's ways, man, because a lot of this shit that we see going on wouldn't be happening. You wouldn't have a spirit of women ruling over men. You see? The child support systems. All that's oppression that's against the Most High, man. The eating of abominable meats, the worshiping of idols. You got idol temples all throughout this country, man. And in a vast number, especially in the neighborhoods of the Israelites. It's like a fucking church on every corner. That goes into idol worship, man, worshiping false gods. That's something that's not supposed to be done according to the Bible. It tells you what? Thou shalt have no, I'm Yahweh thy power, thou shalt have no other gods before me, man. There's only one true living God, the God of Israel.
But you're supposed to kill them that bring that false God to you.
But here in the land of America, they tell you have what? Freedom of religion. That's false, man.
And you gotta accept anybody however they come.
That come as you are, shit. That do as I will. That's all against the Most High. Keep going, bro.
Can I grab just line back you on the poor soldier?
Good.
Ecclesiasticus 26:28. There be two things that grieve my heart, and the third maketh me angry. A man of war that suffereth poverty, and men of understanding that are not set by, and one that returneth from righteousness to sin. Yahweh prepareth such as one for the sword.
That's what it is, man. That's one of the things that the Most High hates. So, man of war that suffers poverty, and a lot of these homeless we're seeing, they're veterans, man. You see, so this Bible is not the law of the land. You don't uphold anything this Bible says, and this is why you're condemning the men of the Lord. That's why they get that. They hate him. They rebuke him in the gate.
And that's why they don't want to go either. That's why a lot of people don't want to join the military, because they know people that have been abandoned in poverty.
Y'all okay? Y'all can go through. Y'all can go through. It's open for a reason. Good Lord. Somebody get that real quick.
Say that again, huh?
They hate him. They rebuke him in the gate.
Amos 5:10.
Con.
Bring it out.
Somebody else get he that departed away from iniquity, making himself a prey. You don't keep
Not
on.
Amos 5:10. That's it, Amos 5:10.
Go ahead.
All right. Book of Amos, chapter 5, verse 10. They hate him that rebuketh in the gate, and they abhor him that speaketh uprightly.
This is why you see the men of great millstone being censored on the internet, man. They take our videos down, they take our channels down because what? This setup here in the land of America up on the Esau is a setup of Satan, man. This is why we see these people conduct themselves the way they conduct themselves, man. Homosexuality running rampant, lesbianism running rampant, transgenders all over the goddamn place, man. That's something that's against the Most High. The Most High is not for that, but you'll go to their fucking churches and they'll tell you that all people are God's people. No, man. The Most High has a standard that you have to uphold and keep. You see? What's up?
They said if you want to have a license to homeschool,
Yeah.
you gotta support the pedophilia and transgender community.
And the Most High is not for that bullshit, man. And this is why you're about to see a lot of death be brought to the land of America and all throughout the planet Earth. Because everybody's walking in the spirit that's contrary to the Most High. And that's what happens when the wicked bear rule, man. You see? That's a direct result of Esau ruling in the earth. Y'all are good. Y'all are good. Make some sense to walk back there. There's ice back there. Use some common sense, people. Yeah, roast your damn neck out here.
What you guys doing?
We're preaching the Bible. Go ahead. That was it.
That's 5:10.
Did somebody get that? He doesn't part of the wisdom.
God,
Because
Isaiah
at the end of the day,
59.
it just bears witness the vibration of this system, man. Because if this was really a system that was all about Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, the men of the Lord would not be demonized, man. You would not be seeing us getting strikes on our videos talking about hate speech. Well, all we're doing is giving you the righteous words of the Most High. See, this shows that this system is set up under the vibration of Satan. And all these people are Satanists, man. Celebrating all these wicked ass holidays that commemorate what? The slaughtering of the Israelites, the Most High's people. They're all for this rainbow flag agenda being pushed. They're all for children being preyed upon. You see? Ain't nobody speaking out against this. And when the true men of the Lord do it, they're hated. They're demonized, man. They're persecuted. This shows that this is a system. This shows that you can go this way. It's okay.
I don't want to mess with y'all.
You ain't messing with me. All right, okay. Slip on
Let it be.
Go ahead. Like, bro, all the damn stuff, just walk through it like
Hey,
how long you
wait,
think you
wait.
gonna be in the video, bro?
Hey.
You gonna walk by. If you just keep walking, you ain't anybody think about your
That's
ass.
just, hey, that's just like the
Probably not even have
two-thirds,
to say it.
the two-thirds that don't take heed, you know? Hey,
They don't want to face it.
Yep.
I just hate stupid people, man. That shit makes no sense. Why would I walk back in that little ass place, all that ice back there, and all this shit right here clean? Come on, man.
We got the minister.
That fucking juicy juice to fuck these people up, man.
Oh,
Worse
yeah.
than that was already. That shows you these people have no.
This
they,
is-
they can't
hey.
think on their own, bro.
And this little area here is wider than the one we had over here on 16th Street.
Exactly.
And they're microwave, you know. Most people eat nothing but microwave.
These,
cell phones.
these people, they don't have the ability to think for themselves, man. These people are fucking stupid. Go ahead, bro.
It's Isaiah 59, verse 15. Yea, truth faileth, and he that departeth from evil maketh himself a prey.
And this is what we're witnessing, man. Truth fell. If ain't no truth here in America. Ain't no truth up under the so-called white man. Everything is a fucking lie. You see? That's what it is, man. And when you speak the truth, you're demonized. You're persecuted. You're made to be the villain, the terrorist, man. Yes, man.
It says, and Yahweh saw it, and it displeased him
Yup.
that there was no judgment.
And the Most High is very displeased with this land known as America, man. And this is why it's going to suffer the greatest judgment the world has ever seen. This is why you're witnessing the collapse of this place. All you see on social media, people talking about, oh, Thanksgiving don't feel the same as it used to. You know why? Because the mirth of the land is gone. The Most High is tearing this place down. It's going to be the same fucking vibration and feeling you're going to get doing when Christmas comes. It's not going to feel the same. You know why? Because it's over, man. The Most High. What's up?
False prophecy is heavy too, because you got a lot of false prophets on.
That's why they
social
had the
media.
first ever Black Friday football game.
You see that? This shit is over with, man. The mirth of the land is gone. Matter of fact, somebody get that in Isaiah 24.
I gotta.
Because this used to be the time of fucking jolly and cheer and mirth. People celebrate. It ain't the same, man. Because the Most High is sucking this place dry. That spirit of times past, where the family get together, be a good ass time, that shit is over with. Because the Most High is in the process of dismantling Babylon the Great. He's collapsing this place, man. You see, and it's right on time what he said he would do according to prophecy. And it's just gonna get worse. You see, the economy is gonna get worse. The money is gonna get weaker. You see, perils are gonna be rising up here in this place.
The grinding is gonna cease soon.
Exactly. Why? Because the Most High is judging America, man. And it all goes hand in hand with the salvation of the 1/3 from the land of America, man.
Proverbs 25 verse 5, take away the wicked before the king, and his throne shall be established in righteousness. And that's why they're forfeiting their kingdom, is because of their wickedness.
Yep. It's because what? It's time for the Israelites to be saved, man. It's time for the Israelites to come back in the fullness of their glory. And it's all according to prophecy. This is what the Bible was talking about this entire time. That these pagan Christians had it in their hand, spewing that bullshit. It was never that the proper understanding they were giving you. And this is why people are so confused and they look at us like we got 10 fucking heads when we bring this truth out. It's because it hasn't been revealed unto them, because pagan Christianity was not set up to give you the truth. This is why these people are so fucking confused in the earth, man. This is why you see so much wickedness going on in the earth, because of, hey, it stems from what? That pagan Christian doctrine, man, which is a doctrine of Satanism. A doctrine and vibration that's against the Almighty God, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai.
Which this whole society was created in witchcraft.
God.
Those politicians are witches and warlocks.
I'm gonna want to finish that what you got real quick. Go ahead, bro. Y'all good?
Sorry.
Yeah, it's all right. You ain't gonna be in the camera but a second.
Oh, I heard a statistic
Now you
yesterday,
passed.
right?
Look at that. You gone.
I heard a statistic yesterday, or one of you brothers shared it, I think, about the serial killers in America.
Bro, that shit was crazy, right?
Right.
Oh, bro, America has over 3,000 serial killers in its history. That, combine that with all the other nations, that shit don't even come close to America's. Y'all good? Y'all look good? That makes no sense to walk back there. You got a stroller with a baby in it. Or y'all going in the car? Okay, I'm just saying, I'm trying to look out for the baby.
Keep them babies out the street.
Yeah, man, go ahead, bro. But yeah, when you go into the statistics of serial killers all throughout the earth, America has the most, man. Why? Because this is Babylon the Great, the most wicked place on the earth.
That's that pride.
The most evil place on the
talks
earth.
about. Yeah.
Go ahead, finish that one.
All right, Psalms 50 and verse 21. These things hast thou done, and I kept silence.
Yeah, because you was out here slaughtering the Israelites, the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. The Most High kept silent. Because what? We had to go through it for our punishment. And you really thought the Most High was on your side. You stole this entire land and thought the Most High was with you, man. You called it manifest destiny. No, it was prophecy. The northern kingdom that was here, they had to go through that punishment from the Most High. That genocide that they suffered at your hands.
Which, when you look up the statistics, which I just did recently, the number one most violent person that is on the statistic records
Esau.
is Esau. They tell you the most biggest threat to America is the so-called white man, because they are the ones running around with guns.
He's a threat to the entire earth, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, Hey, somebody get
Brother
Revelation.
shake his kingdom.
Somebody get Revelation 6 and 4 real quick. Somebody get Revelation 6 and 4. That's that man's nature. This is what he's done all throughout the earth. He's done this all throughout the planet. And it was for what?
So
It was
called white man is the true terrorist.
It was so prophecy could be fulfilled, man. That prophecy that he received from my forefather Isaac. He had to fulfill that. And the way he did it was all according to prophecy. By thy sword shalt thou live. That's what this man has done. Everything he's acquired has been by rape, robbery, and murder with that fucking sword, man.
That's why even there's a military badge. I seen it on that movie American Made, and it's the same as the Arabs with the two swords, but it's two guns crisscrossing, and it's in a reef, right? Which a reef goes back to death, which they're the bringers of death, the harbingers of death.
So finish the other one and get what you holding up now.
That's why he's going to get pursued by blood, because since thou hast not hated blood, the blood shall pursue thee.
Go ahead, bro.
Thou thoughtest that I was altogether such as one as thyself.
They thought the Most High was on their side, man. That's why they was in the spirit. God bless America. Nah, nigga. You see, this is all for prophecy's sake. You see, there's nothing blessed about America. Can't you tell? Can't you see the way this system is fucking collapsing? America was never blessed, and now you're witnessing that. All this blood that you shed of the Israelites, that's coming back to haunt you, man. Somebody get that in numbers real quick. Here we go.
And
Let's
it's not going to be healed.
Go ahead, bro.
But I will reprove thee and set them in order before thine eyes.
And that's what's happening right now. You're being reproved. That's what will happen in the last days. The man, before that great and glorious day, what will happen? A falling away will take place. That already took place with the Israelites. And then what? The man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. And here we are. You're being reproved. You see? By the Most High through the prophets, man. Through the Israelites. Y'all Israelites, y'all better repent. So-called blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans are the Israelites. Go ahead, bro.
It's Revelation chapter 6 and verse 4.
Yup.
And there went out another horse that was red.
Another horse that was red. Horse representing power. Red, that's what? Symbolism for Esau. The furs came out red all over like a hairy garment. That's talking about the goddamn murderous terrorists that's running the earth, man. Eve don't like that shit. Eve was mad. She had her face screwed up and shit.
I saw that shit too.
With somebody else hair on her head. Go ahead, bro.
Says, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth, and that they shall kill one another, and there was given unto him a great sword.
And this is what this man has done ever since he's come into power. Every time he comes into power, he comes the same way. He came the same way as the Greeks. He came the same way as the Romans. And now in the revival of the Roman Empire, as the Americans, he's done the same thing.
What are they doing over there in Gaza?
Complete genocide, man, by way of the sword. This is this man's MO. This is what he was supposed to do. And since he's been in power, there's been constant war on the earth. There's been no sign of peace up on the Esau whatsoever.
He said there is no peace talk.
You know what I'm saying? You know why? It's because that's his blessing. By thy sword shalt thou live, and that's what this man has done all throughout this planet Earth. He's gone to every heathen nation, to the lands that the Most High gave unto their fathers for an inheritance, and he's taking the portion of it that has the spots that have the resources. He gonna make a way to go up in there to steal your shit. That's what this man has done, and it happened here in the land of America, more than any other place on the earth. He thought the Most High was with him because he was allowed to do this. No, nigga, you was fulfilling your blessing that Isaac gave you. Did not Isaac tell him he was gonna have the fatness of the earth? You see? The dew of heaven from above, and by thy sword shalt thou live. Then you got all that by way of rape, robbery, and murder. And this is why we see your entire empire collapsing. You see? That was the Most High putting you in the trick bag, setting you up for the kill, man. Matter of fact, somebody get Sirach chapter 10, verse 8 real quick.
I got
Real
that
quick.
numbers.
We coming to that. We're coming to that. Sirach 10 and 8.
Sirach 10
Real quick. Because you devils have to pay, man. You out here walking around in pride like you such a great people. No, man. You are in this position because the Most High allowed you to be. You see? You're not these great people, and the Most High is about to show the world that. That's what it tells you in Isaiah 14. Is this the man that made the earth tremble? You know what I'm saying? You Edomites are no one. You're not special. Go ahead now.
So, you brothers got it? Sirach 10, verse 8. Because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches gotten by deceit.
Because of what? Unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit. And this is what this man has done all throughout the planet. He's stolen everything he has, man.
We can laugh about
You
it.
see, they laughing, but guess what? Judgment is coming for you devils, man.
You're ready for slavery.
You see? It's judgment is coming. You can laugh all you want to, but we know the end of you people. And it's not good, man. So you can laugh, you can chuckle, you can snicker all you fucking want to. And like the scriptures tell you, mischief is sport to a fool, man. You see? Go ahead.
It says, because of unrighteous dealings,
Y'all good.
injuries, and riches gotten by deceit,
Yup.
the kingdom is translated from one people to another.
This is why we see America collapsing, man, because everything you got by way of rape, robbery, and murder. This land didn't belong to you. You stole the land by way of the sword, committed mass genocide, and then celebrated yesterday, or what, the day before yesterday.
Yup.
See?
You celebrated.
Hey,
That's what I'm saying.
They gotta protect. They shut down. You can't
Shut the whole goddamn country down.
Hey, they used to celebrate it every time they took one of the tribes down.
Yup.
But now they went and they did it all into one day.
So I hope you enjoy your Thanksgiving because what? That shit's gonna come back to haunt you when it's all said and done, man.
And why is Thanksgiving more of a national holiday than Christmas?
Because it celebrates the complete genocide of the Northern Kingdom.
Yeah.
And guess what? We're telling you that because of what you've done, the kingdom is being translated from you to the Israelites. You see, the Most High set you up for a great fall, man. Because that's not how a kingdom is supposed to be established. You see, you took it overboard, man. You took it way overboard. Was that it on that?
Huh.
Somebody get that number real quick.
Like she discovered it and was like, this place is so cute.
Numbers. Numbers 35 verse 33. So ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are, for blood it defileth the land.
Blood defileth the land, man. And how was this land gotten? By way of bloodshed. You see? I did a lesson the other day where in 1491 it was over 100 million. Y'all good? Y'all look good? Y'all
It's a
okay?
public sidewalk.
It makes no sense. It's ice back there. It makes no sense to walk back there. Good Lord.
They want freedom. It's America.
Sheesh, bro.
They said, let me-
So this article I was going into the other day saying in 1491 there was over 100 million. We know it's more than that. 100 million Israelites in this land. By 1691, the inhabitants of this land, Central, South, North, Central, and South America, was completely taken down to what, 90%. That's what they call them the colonizers, the European colonizers, but we know they're the Edomites. You Edomites are what? Decimated the population of the Israelites who was here in this land, taking it down to 90%. This is what you've done. You have to pay for that. This entire land of America is completely defiled by the blood of the Israelites.
And it has to stop because we're being poisoned.
Yeah.
We're being killed by your so-called.
Not only did he stole this land by way of genocide, they had it built up by free slave labor, then got the fucking cojones to fucking boast that they these great people. No, nigga, you got everything by what?
And on top of that,
slaughter, man.
On top of that, devoured our people with their strong drink.
Shit, if we had fucking 400 years of
Giving
fucking
them
free
false-
slave labor,
false
we could
religions.
become the greatest country on the earth too. Nigga, you niggas are not great. You did this because it was a punishment for the Israelites, but now,
And the Lord was with you when you did it.
con.
But now he's not with you.
but now the punishment of our iniquity is coming to an end.
He just read it. The throne is being given over to the righteous.
Now it's time for you to pay.
Yeah. That's why he
that's the
says,
process.
great fear fell upon them which saw them stand upon their feet.
Because they know it's over.
It's-
The elite
it's
know it's
feeling
over.
their spirit. Bro, I was watching
Somebody
that-
get Revelation 12 and 12. My
That
bad.
Jewish, I don't want to say what it was, but he's a counterfeit donor.
48.
Yeah, and he was putting in there, they put it out on the Economist page that in 2024 you're going to have what is called a wheel of fortune, and that's a change of authority, and it shows Donald Trump bowing before what they call the Anunnaki,
Oh my God.
which you know that's deception.
That's bullshit. There ain't no such thing as aliens.
No, but you know who it's talking about in real life, you know what I mean? It's talking about us. When we take power over the earth, and these heathen are going to go into slavery under us, starting with your elite.
Somebody get
I got
finish that real quick. Then we get Revelation 12.
It says, and the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it.
So this land can only be cleansed one way, and that's what? The blood of you. This is like you Edomites being shed here in this place, man. That's the only way for this land to be cleansed. And this is why it tells you in Isaiah 34 that the Most High has prepared a great slaughter to befall the land of America. Great judgment is going to come upon this place for what you've done to the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. You see, that's Hey, don't it tell you that shameful spewing shall be upon thy glory? You bragging and boasting about how glorious you are here in the land of America, but hey, we have to go into that history, man, which is a dark and bloody history that you can never get away from. Even though you're trying to take it out of your history books, you see?
Trying to take down the statues.
They had some stupid ass Northern Kingdom fat dude yesterday. He was speaking at the White House and shit, acting like it was a great honor. You know, showing you the darkness that our people are.
Fucking complete fucking Sambo, man. You see? And the niggas who are, and the motherfuckers who are celebrating this, the niggas that validated Moses too. The Israelites, man.
And I go through the comments and we got Northern Kingdom. Oh, your speech gave me chills. Just because he's speaking at the White House and shit. But you need to wake up, man. Yeah, people still in darkness.
Got that Revelation 12 and 12.
But now, where are we, man? We're in a time of a great collapse in America. The glory days of America are gone. You see? There's nothing but dark times ahead for this place. You see, your elite are doing everything according to prophecy to bring this place into what? A new world order. You see? You see them coming up with more restrictions. You're not going to be able to do this. You're not going to be able to have this. You see, this is they're about to usher in this new world order. And for them to do that, a lot of people are going to die, man. When you go back to those Georgia Guide songs, they were talking about what? Getting the population down to 500,000. No, it's like 500 million.
Yeah.
The population.
And it's 8 billion people on the earth. 8 billion to 500 million. They plan to kill a lot of people, man.
They said they already did double-digit millions with that jab. Yeah.
Hey, did not kill
excessive deaths.
Did not Kill Gates say in his TED talk that if we do it right, we can get the population down by 10% by using juices.
By using a little sword?
By using that jump shot.
Sorry.
He said that shit on TED talk, but guess what? Now, what they've done, they've wiped that from the internet. You can't even find that speech he made when he did his TED talk, man. But he actually said that we can get the population down to 10, population down by 10 to 15% if we do it the right way by using jump shots. That's what that man said. And guess what happened? The fucking P popped off, and guess what y'all niggas did? They had y'all lined up at these stations to get juiced up, man. Motherfuckers dropping dead left and right, cardiac arrest hit, blood clots dead.
Hey, Trump told you to just go drink bleach.
That's the spirit. That's what fucked that nigga Dion up, man. You see? That's what fucked that nigga Dion up. He got that
Ronnie.
Yup. All these fucking world class athletes out here dropping dead in the midst of something they've done all their life, man. These athletes are fucking thoroughbreds. They run for a living. Hearts in the best, some of the best hearts on the earth, and they dropping dead from cardiac arrest. Where did that come from, man? It came from that juice. Because what? They're conducting what? Population control. And guess what? Another something is coming. Bill Gates and his wife Melvin told you that, man.
Well, if you
Which
took
shows
those
they're
jabs,
not worried
that
about their
shit's
money no
fucking your
more.
immune
Yeah.
system as we
Because
speak.
those racehorses, those Jake that are their athletes, they'd be taking care of their horses if they were worried about making money. It's about control.
It's all about what? Going into this new world order.
Right.
And Kill and Melinda Gates told you that way. Huh? Kill Gates? Yeah. They told you that way. Oh, you didn't take the first piece serious. You will take the next one serious.
The gates of hell.
What were they trying to do too? They were jabbing up all the livestock. That way they could try to get it in the system of the people.
And we're good. He says, okay.
It's a public sidewalk.
So yeah, man, this is what's being done. They're conducting population control. So another P is coming. The second lockdown is going to be worse than the first. You see, because they're gonna usher in what? They're walking people into this new world order. Why is he doing this? Because he's witnessing the prophets stand upon their feet and proclaim this truth all throughout the world. You see, this man is terrified.
Yeah, this is him trying to act out.
Matter of fact, somebody get that. They stood upon their feet and the exceeding great army and great fear fell upon them. We saw them. This is either in Ezekiel or Revelation 11, if I'm mistaken.
Revelation 11.
Get that real quick. And that's what's happening. You think Esau ain't watching what the fuck we're doing? Why do you think we're being shadow banned from YouTube? Why do you think our videos are being taken down? Our pages are being cut. Brothers that had 5-10 pages on YouTube, man. Why? Because the elite are witnessing what's taking place
What are they
with
flagging
the
for?
prophets.
Medical misinformation.
You see? Why do you think they're doing that? Because their elites are telling them, hey, wipe that shit, take that shit down. You see? That's what's happening, man.
Ezekiel 37 verse 10.
Bring it to the front. You can get that one too. Then you get that one in Revelation 11.
Oh, that's Ezekiel 37.
You can get that one.
God. It says, so I prophesied as he commanded me, and the breath came into them, and they lived and stood upon their feet, an exceeding great army.
And that's what's taking place with so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native Americans all throughout the earth coming back into the understanding that we are the Israelites, man. It's right on time with biblical prophecy.
You got
You see
the sea hip too on the scene.
So with the Israelites raising up, man, that signifies the end of Esau's rulership. That signifies the end of his empire. You see, the downfall of Esau and the rising up of Israel, it go hand in hand.
This is him moving with great wrath, because he knows he has a short time.
But to get that
They're
right
like a spiritual Trojan horse inside Babylon, do you know?
all set up according to the Most High's will, man.
Caterpillars.
Yep.
Because once again, it was never meant for us to be in this condition forever. You see, we were only meant to be in this for a certain amount of time, and the Most High will bring us out. And it all goes back into what He promised through the mouth of the prophets. See, this understanding is something you haven't gotten from the pagan Christian church. They haven't gone into prophecy. Vocab alone don't go into prophecy, man, because he don't fucking know, because the Most High didn't reveal this unto him. Because he's a fucking Amalekite, man. He's a 1948. This truth, this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding is only for the nation of Israel, man. You see, it tells you that in the book of Sirach. You see, wisdom is found amongst her people, the Israelites. And the Israelites only. This is not for all nations. This book is not universal. The gospel, the good news, the gospel is for who? The Most High's people. His saints that have made a covenant with him by sacrifice. That's what it's all about. If you're not a saint, this doesn't pertain to you, man. Go ahead, Amor.
Well, that's why Yahushua said he gave the keys to King David, which is the head of the church. The church, that's why we're considered a gate. Because we're the doorman holding the keys to access to Yahushua. Yahushua is on the other side of the door. He knocks. If you open the door,
You okay? Go ahead.
he'll sup with you.
Go ahead, Amor.
The book of Revelation, chapter 11 and verse 11. And after 3 days and a half,
350 years, starting at what? The late 60s, early 70s, through the elder Abba Bivens, who was Elijah the prophet. You see, he was reincarnated in the earth to fulfill prophecy that we read in what? Micah, Malachi? You see?
To put us back in our right mindset.
That's right. That's what he's done. That's how we know that was
Look at
Elijah.
what we read in the army.
It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. That's how we know. That's how we know that he's Elijah, man. Because Elijah was set up to come before the great day of the Lord, man. You got it.
and after 3 days and a half, the spirit of life from the Most High entered into them, and they stood upon their feet, and great fear fell upon them which saw them.
And that's what's happening, man. The Israelites are standing upon their feet as an exceeding great army, and our enemies are fearing, man, beginning with the top international banking family. And guess what? And all the nobles of the earth. You see? All the nobles that run in the circle with those top in this banking family, they're seeing what's taking place with the Israelites. They know our history. They know what we've done when we was on one accord with our power. This is why they've done everything to hide this truth from us, man. They hid the names from us. That keeps us tapped into our power source. They never wanted us to have it.
They're having dreams and visions, which they have witches and warlocks just like in Egypt or like in Babylon. When the king would have a dream, he'd bring in his sorcerers, and they can't get the breakdown. They gotta watch our videos to get the breakdown because we're the ones that have the whole truth.
And they know it's the truth.
Oh,
the elite of these nations, beginning with the top international banking firms, they know exactly who we are. They know we're the Israelites.
That's why these pagan Christians, now on some of their breakdowns, they're bringing out the chariots and stuff.
Yo.
They ain't never brought that out.
Talking about pseudoscience
They
and shit.
never
Who
brought that out.
else talking like that besides the prophets?
God.
They're watching us, man. And
Oh,
they
you got
see it,
those
I see
agents,
a
the
lot
one
of
with the green flag with the two swords.
Yep.
That symbol is in that movie American Made, where they show that the alphabet group of Esau
Irritated.
created an armed drug cartels going all the way back to Escobar in Nicaragua under
CIA.
yeah, the CIA, but there was a general that they were paying off back then, and Noriega. They were paying him to fund cartel and arm them. See, just like today, what was it, the Fast and Furious under Obama? Same shit. You know, all crime in the world goes back to the so-called white man because he's in rule. He's allowing it to happen under his watch.
Why? So he can bring order out of chaos, man. all this is being done because the prophets are raising up, prophesying against this man. He sees everything that we're saying is happening, and he's doing everything in his power to try to stop it. Once again, this is why we're shadow banned on YouTube. This is why they hide our videos. They take our videos down. They strike our videos because you can have alternative news media speaking about the same articles we're speaking on, but their videos don't get taken down. It's because they're not coupling it with prophecy, man. We're telling you that all these things that are taking place on the earth is all up to the Most High's will, is prophecy, and Esau doesn't want to hear that, man. He doesn't want the world to hear this. But guess what? There's nothing that you can do because we're in the time of you damn devils being exposed.
It shall reach the nobles.
This, this is all happening because we're in the time of prophecy when Esau is being exposed because it's time for him to be taken down. How are the things of Esau exposed? How are his secret things sought up?
Can I get a
Through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man.
Yeah, and if you were a noble in this kingdom and you just see these lowly men breaking down these prophecies, breaking down these scriptures, you're going to have fear upon you, just like the brother read. Fear of the Lord.
It says in 2 Thessalonians chapter 1 verse 9, who shall be punished with everlasting destruction from the presence of the Lord and from the glory of his power. And at the end of power you have a semicolon, which means he's going to explain something else that pertains at the same time. When he shall come to be glorified in his saints and to be admired in all them that believe, because our testimony among you was believed in that day.
He's been glorified through who? The men of the Lord and the prophets.
So what's going to happen at the same time, even with it? The destruction of the so-called white man's kingdom.
And guess who's speaking this into existence, man? The men of the Lord are through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. Matter of fact, somebody get that real quick. Hey, great falling away. Then the man of sin shall be revealed. This is all on time with prophecy. What's up?
Now we're
Already
good?
right
Keep
there.
going.
Go ahead.
You got it?
2 Thessalonians chapter 2 verse 1. Now, you want me to just read on? Now we beseech you, brethren, by the three, let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of
That
perdition.
day that's talking about is the second coming of our Lord Yahweh Shah. Two things had to take place: the falling away of the Israelites. Here we are, fell away from glory. Now we're being returned back. And the process of that, the prophets will be raised up here in the last days to do what? To reveal who the man of sin is, man. The Edomites, the so-called white race, beginning with the top international banking family, who are the head tribe of Esau, which is Amalek. All these things will be brought to the forefront here in these last days because what? That's what had to take place before Yahweh Shah shows up. We're in the process of that. And how do we know this? Because we see Esau moving and maneuvering in the earth, setting up wicked laws and legislations to try to demonize anyone who's speaking the truth. This is why you have them trying to tie us to being extreme domestic terrorists, man. To be so-called black identity extremists and all type of bullshit. They're spewing these labels. They're giving these false pseudo terms to try to demonize us so they can justify their claim against us to stop us from bringing this information out, man.
And his power is craftiness, so he's gonna, he's gonna succeed to an extent,
Keep going, yeah, I'm coming to it. Go ahead.
It says in verse 4, who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called God.
That's what we see happening. Everything that the Most High set up, Esau is going and dismantle it, man. When you go back into the creation story, Genesis chapter 1, everything that the Most High said is good, Esau is telling us, no, I can do it better. No, it's better to have seedless grapes. So you can stop the hassle of biting into seeds. Nigga, the seeds are there in the grapes and all the other vegetables and fruit, so you can have a replenishment of everything in the earth. So there will be an abundance of food. But here up under Esau, he wants control over everything, so he's trying to control everything by way of what? GMO.
Lab meat.
You see, lab meat. Because he wants everyone to have to come to him.
Not scientists.
He wants everyone to have to come to him for everything that you need on the earth, because he's trying to take the place of the Most High God, Yahweh. You see? Everything the Most High said is right. Esau said, no, we can do it better. God is wrong. Go ahead, bro.
It says, or that is worship, so that he as God sitteth in the temple of God, showing himself that he is God.
When you go all throughout the earth, you see, through this pagan Christianity, a false image of the Almighty God has been erected, a false image of the Messiah has been set up, a false image of who the Israelites all have been set up, man. This is all being done by Edomite pagan Christianity, man.
Sage is the one that
You
started
see?
it by going and jumping in the pool to begin with.
You see that? That's what these devils have done. They've lied to you about everything, man. They haven't given you the truth about anything, but this is what will happen up under the wicked. Job 9:24, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. Who has done this if it wasn't the so-called white race?
I got an article right here. It says that with Israel, it says that Donald Trump was presented. He presented the award, a silver Torah crown contained in a
Y'all
glass
good.
box,
Y'all look good.
along
Y'all look
with
good.
cats. But it pretty much they gave Trump, the counterfeits, a crown with the Torah on it. So who's it? What is he? I mean, Trump, an Edomite, and he's doing exactly what we just read. I'm not saying that he's the so-called Antichrist. I'm just saying, you know, that's his
It's these
nation.
people. It's these people who are in control, who exalt themselves as
Right.
if they're gods, and this is why they're clamping down on everything.
Right.
To say no, we're in control of this earth. We're the guys. Y'all look good. Y'all look good to go. Okay, whatever.
But I was
Yeah.
just saying, as a man, you know what I mean?
It's easier to walk through here.
This is way easier. Common sense, but ain't so common.
And we know that there are many antichrists anyways, because what
And that-
are they? They
and that's
oppose
right.
Yahweh Shem Yahushai
And
at the
guess
end
what?
of the day.
That's everyone outside of the remnant. Everyone outside of the remnant is anti-Mashiach, man, anti-Christ, because they are all against what the Most High is
All
trying to
these
establish in the
motherfuckers are
earth.
antichrist.
Everyone outside of the remnant is anti-Christ, man.
Even Israelites that ain't in the truth.
Exactly, because what? They're not in the same spirit as the Most High of His will being done on earth as it is in heaven. If you're not with what the Most High says He's going to do according to prophecy, you're an antichrist, man. If you're not with the Most High setting up the throne of David, which consists of what? All 12 tribes being brought back into unison up under the Most High God Yahweh through His Son Yahweh Shai, and the heathen nations being put into subjection up under the Israelites forevermore. If you're not in agreement with that, you're an antichrist, man.
Stand before me.
If you're not in agreement with the Edomites, which is the so-called white race being eradicated from the earth after that first 1,000 years of the kingdom of heaven, you're an antichrist, man. If you're not with the Most High's will being fulfilled on the earth, you are an antichrist, man.
Which is the destruction of the
Destruction of America,
America,
the
and the
eradication of
so-called
the
white
Edomites.
race. Go ahead.
You see, if you're not with that, you're an antichrist. And that's everyone outside of the remnant, including Israelites who know they're Israelites, man. You got Israelites who are still trying to push this bullshit doctrine that America is the promised land. No, America's Babylon the Great is going to be destroyed, man.
And the majority of these people are antichrist.
That's why it says to be his disciple, you got to hate your family, because it looks like hate. For us to want this place to be destroyed,
But it's actual love.
it's love. You're sick, you don't know it.
You see, and because we come to this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, because we come to this doctrine and proclaim it hard and heavy as we do, we're hated. And now this man is doing things in the earth because what? He sees that he has but a short time. Go ahead, you call.
Con. Book of Revelation, chapter 12, verse 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time.
That's what we see happening, man. Esau, the so-called white race, beginning with their elite, know they have a short time to rule, so that's why they're coming down having great wrath. This is why they're going to push forth and justify more draconian measures by way of executive orders. And these executive orders are not drawn up by the president, man. No. These are instructions given to them from the elite. Shit that they already have on the books. They just have to take it to the so-called process. They have to take it to the so-called process of going through the House and being approved. Nigga, this is shit. These be 5,000-page executive orders that's passed in the night. Nigga, you're not reading 5,000 pages in a day.
That took time.
But they go through the process because they're very diligent in all they do.
That took time to get it to that point.
It's an illusion.
Yep.
They're not reading these fucking things. It's already set up to be brought to pass. Here, this is what it's gonna be. And like you're taking it through this 5,000-page executive order, and it's signed out by the president in a day. No, man, that shit was already set up
It was already
to be pushed.
activated.
Just like
They just
they're,
had to show it to the people like they just not came up with it. No, man. These are things that Esau, these are fucking things that Esau is setting up. Because he's coming down having great rap, because he's trying to stop anyone who's coming up with this, coming up against this establishment of the New World Order.
just like their Operation Warp Speed. That shit was
Yeah.
all
Verizon.
premeditated, you know?
Because
And
whenever I
shit-
got my
And this
whenever
shit
I
ready to
turned
go,
in my
telling
phone,
you Operation Warp Speed, and it brought it out right away.
And
you
the
know?
thing is, the ones who are at the forefront of being against this bullshit that Esau is coming with is who? The prophets of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, man. Yeah, you might have alternative news media coming up and saying certain things, but that goes in the prophecy as well. He shall cause his own tongue to fall upon himself.
Like,
The
the Lord's putting his spirit upon all flesh also.
The Most High is perfect.
Egypt
The Most High is
versus
using
Egypt.
everything to come up against Esau. He's using his people. Like, first and foremost, he's using the prophet. He's using his own people. Now he's using the animal to come up against these devils.
Yeah.
That's why you have these orcas attacking these fucking yachts out there in the ocean, man. Then Esau trying to judge, oh, they never really attack humans. Says who? They're attacking you because everything is turning against you, man.
The earth is attacking you.
The
too.
earth, they're not.
Yeah.
The Most I tell you, the earth shall fight against them, man.
Now you got snow tornadoes and shit.
It's because what? It's over for the reign of Esau, man. The Edomite Empire. You see, that was established in the earth during the time of the Renaissance, reestablished in the earth during the time of the Renaissance. It's coming to an end.
And right before, you can look it up in the history, right before the Revolutionary War, it was a state like this right now where everybody's broke and homeless. And then when hunger sets in, that's when they get popping. That's when it gets active, which we always go into that 2 Ezra 15, that they're going to go into each other's bed, go into their house because of the lack of bread.
Because what? The Most High is humbling the land of America, man. All the pride and the arrogance that these people are walking around in and their wickedness, thinking that they're not doing anything wrong. The Most High is humbling this place. All these things that we're about to see come to pass, it's judgment. It's all judgment, man. From the famine to the riots to people, like you said, coming up against their neighbor with the sword. It's all a form of judgment because the Most High is humbling these proud ass people, man. This is what it would be in the end of Babylon, and it's just gonna get worse. It's just gonna get worse over the course of time, man. You see, the Americans about to go outside, man.
Yeah.
You see, beyond anything the world has ever seen before.
Oh, some of these people are on fucking medications like crazy people.
And when they stop these shits, stop you from getting these shit, people gonna lose their mind, man, on all type of psych meds. You might have their fucking...
I know a dude personally, he told me straight up, 10 people in his family passed, and we all know why.
Oh, man.
Right?
Yep.
And he had a mental breakdown, which now he's on all kinds of drugs. But he can't remember his own head. You know what I'm
Let me
saying?
grab this real quick.
Fucked up.
It's about to be crazy out here, man.
Yeah.
And this is all what would take place before the Most High saved the remnant of His people. Hey, it's all happening just like when the Most High plagued ancient Egypt. You see that same thing is playing out here in the spiritual Egypt, man. Our plague Egypt will plague our plague Egypt with plagues as before. That's what the Most High is doing to the land of America, man. And they're trying to keep people docile and a spirit of fucking being dumbed down with these bread and circuses. That's why now in the NBA they got fucking interleague. You see, in season tournaments.
Yeah.
That's why
and fucking bread and circus time too.
So you got a $150 60-inch. You know what I mean?
On sale for $100 and shit.
Yeah.
You got the new Black Friday football game, man. That's
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
happen
See the
now.
new Xbox? Bro, if you get the new Xbox, it comes with like 100 games.
No, Xbox Pass.
There's the reason for
Hold up. And they all these deals and shit. So now they're giving NFL Sunday ticket out for $47.
Hey,
So you can
Well,
watch
I'm
every
gonna watch,
every NFL game.
I'm gonna watch Benavides and Andrade for free on my damn laptop.
So but that's what it is,
Scripture.
man. They're increasing the bread and circus to keep the people docile, man. And while they're doing that in the background, hey, not only that, but you got these celebrities coming out with all types of scandals and shit to distract the minds of the people. And in the background, while they're doing these things, they're doing for what? Pushing forth laws and legislations and ushering the world into this new world order while people are asleep, man. While people are worried about what the fucking who's gonna be in the next Super Bowl or who's gonna win the fucking NBA Finals or who's gonna
Beauty
be the next
pageant.
heavyweight champion. Miss Universe and shit.
woman empowering
Yo,
this universe.
all this shit is happening to keep people docile, and this is what would happen in ancient Rome before it failed, man.
2 Ezra 16:21 says, "Behold, victuals shall be so good, cheap upon the earth, that they should think themselves to be in good case.
That's what's happening, man. Cause I just went to the store last night, bro. They got these fucking wings for $1.99 a pound.
You see the gas price too?
Gas prices going down, everything. Hey,
That's Nebraska price.
hey, shit. So shit is everything is lining up right with prophecy, man.
Says, and even then shall evils grow upon the earth, sword, famine, and great confusion.
That's what it is, man.
Man, you are good.
Y'all good? You see, that's what's happening. That's what's taking place. It's all in line with prophecy. You see people, oh, gas is going back down. Oh, the food prices are dropping.
I think they're in
Nigga, you
good
being
taste.
set up for the kill, man.
It's like gas prices are like $2.35 down here.
Yep.
I just went down, yeah.
I
Hell
got
down.
shit. I got some premium. fucking
Johnny, that's like
$3.19
out there in the
Shit.
country where I'm at, bro. I'm like, damn.
It's cheap out there.
See, we rejoicing that, but we understand and know why this shit's going on.
Yeah.
Hey, this is the most I getting ready to fucking shut this shit down once and for all, man.
Oh, did you see Black Fridays? There was nobody doing the shopping like they usually do.
Cause
when
niggas broke.
Everybody's broke.
Niggas broke, man.
Yeah, I was just laughing. I was just thinking all these gas prices, everything going down. Hey, one morning we're gonna wake up, is gas gonna be $50 a gallon?
Shit, oh, gonna be no gas at all.
No gas
cars
at
at all.
all.
You ain't gonna be able to start your shit.
You go to the gas station, there'll be a bunch of cannibals waiting for you.
Gonna be some damn bags over the fucking pumps. No gas. People think this is only some shit that can be done in the movies. No, man. The most I'm about to bring this is about to be reality, man.
Bro, there's a military expert that actually, he said, bro, you thinking slow, retarded, zombie? No, think about a fucking, an intelligent genius that has AI zombie, has the robotic limbs and shit where he's able to fucking run 100, 200 miles an
There'll be all
hour.
kind of plagues hitting these.
Yeah. A zombie with AI on him, right? So anything you put in front of him, he could fucking figure out how to overcome faster than you could build.
This is Joel 3:12. Let the heathen be weakened and come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat, for there will I sit to judge all the heathen round about. Put ye in the sickle, for the harvest is ripe. Come, get you down, for the press is full.
So that goes
The
into
fats overflow, for their wickedness is great.
so that goes into what? All the nations being gathered, all the nations' military being gathered in the Middle East for World War III. You see?
You know what I'm saying? Everything is, the harvest is ripe. Everything is getting ready to, this is the time. You know?
Yeah, make sure we do it in the context. That's going into World War III. They ain't talking about the harvest in America. That's going into all the soldiers being gathered in the valley of Yehoshaphat, which is in the Middle East. Y'all good? Y'all good? Y'all good? Y'all good?
Thank you.
Y'all good? Good Lord.
I got this for you right here. We've been hitting this a couple of times, but I got 3 verses off of Psalms 147 and verse 2. It says, "The Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushai doeth build up Jerusalem. He gathered together the outcasts of Israel."
That's what's taking place right now with the remnant. Only the remnant is being gathered. The Most High doesn't give a fuck about the entire nation right now. You see? He only cares about the remnant of Israel, those who are going to turn back unto him through faith in Yahweh Shai. And that's who's being gathered from wherever they are in the earth. The remnant of the 12 tribes of Israel.
Yep.
All you Israelites out here talking about saving the nation, you in the wrong fucking spirit. And if you aren't in that spirit, you're fighting against the Most High, and that makes you what? Antichrist. You see?
Jump down to verse 19. It says, "He showeth his word unto Jacob,
He showeth his word unto Jacob. What else?
his statutes and judgments unto Israel. He had not dealt so with any nation, and as for his judgments, they have not known them. Praise ye Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai."
Yeah, because wisdom is only found in the nation of Israel. It was only given to us to have the mysteries of the Most High, because we're the nation set up to lead the heathen into righteousness, man. You see, the Most High didn't make any covenants with you heathen nations. He hasn't been intimate with you heathen nations as he's been intimate with the Israelites, and that hasn't changed. All you dumbass fucking Christians in this earth talking about, oh, the Gentiles are all nations. Now, no, the Gentiles or the Israelites who were scattered abroad being brought back into the remembrance by way of the preaching of this gospel. You see? Because what does the word gospel mean? Good news. Good news for who? The remnant of Israel.
Well, the Gentiles are all nations, but the only ones that Yahushua came to deliver are the Gentiles of Israel.
So when you go into what the
and that's what they stumble on, because they don't think Israelites are Gentiles. They try to separate them.
that's what I was saying, the Gentiles or the Israelites, that's who the gospel is preaching. The word gospel goes in the good news. The good news is for who? The 12 tribes. When you go back to the prophets, it's all about how the Most High is going to save his people from the land of their captivity. So when you see the apostles go on these missionary trips to preach this gospel, they're not preaching to the heathen nations. They're preaching to the Israelites who are scattered abroad. Like the Apostle Peter tells you, and the Apostle James tells you, to the 12 tribes scattered abroad, greetings. It's for the Israelites who are in the Gentile state of mind. This has nothing to do with you heathen nations, because this is not a universal book. What good news does the heathen nations need? You see? What do they need to be saved from?
That's why Paul told the Corinthians, you know that you were carried away Gentiles. Talking about the brethren, talking about the Israelites.
Jeremiah 30, verse 10. Therefore fear thou not, O my servant Jacob, saith Yahweh. Neither be dismayed, O Israel, for lo, I will save thee from afar.
Why was the Most High going to have to save them from afar? Because we've been scattered all throughout the earth according to the curses, man. Because of our disobedience. This is why we're coming with the good news, as we just read in Isaiah 40, what? Comfort ye my people. Let the daughter of, let Israel know that what? The warfare of iniquity is accomplished. You see, now we're going to be saved from this low condition that we're in, to be taken back into our land, man. To be brought into the glory that the Most High has promised unto our forefathers, man, from the beginning. You see, that's the good news. That's what we're coming with. And the remnant are rejoicing in it. While the 2/3 are still in the spirit of fighting against it, man. You got it?
It says, and thy seed from the land of their captivity, and Jacob shall return, and shall be in rest and be quiet, and none shall make him afraid.
Jacob shall return and be at rest. That doesn't apply to all nations, man. See, when you pagan Christians fail in understanding this, is because you're trying to jump to the New Testament without having an understanding of what's written in the Old. You see, you're thinking that the Most High, you jump to the New Testament, that none of these prophecies in the Old Testament matter, man. It all still upholds, because it tells you the Most High doesn't change. He spoke these things and he's going to do these things. So when you jump to the New Testament, you start to read about the Gentiles, it's talking about all the promises that were made unto these people and the prophets in the Old Testament, man.
But you always had prophets.
Hey, they try to do away with the Old Testament, but in their churches, they're trying to keep the law of tithes.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
That's the only law.
There's nothing but confusion over there. The Most High has proclaimed these things that he's going to save his people from afar.
Which he sent out prophets to tell his people.
That's why you have prophets all throughout the earth, because Jacob is scattered all throughout the earth. Then shall this gospel be preached in all the world. Why? It's because the Israelites are scattered all throughout the world.
Started with
the remnant. The remnant is scattered all throughout the world. They have to hear this, man.
Well, I should say with Yahushua, because Yahushua was the head. And then even King David, he said King David.
It's 20 degrees out there. That nigga, the goddamn cave, man.
Oh, fucking jump in fucking freezing
I got another one.
ice water.
This is Matthew 16, verse 17. And Yahushua answered and said unto him, Blessed art thou, Simon Bar-Jonah, which Bar-Jonah, it means son of Jonah, which Simon Peter is not the son of Jonah. They're from two different tribes. What he's saying is he's a prophet like Jonah, doing the same thing as Jonah. It says, For flesh and blood hath not revealed it unto thee, but my Father which is in heaven. And I say also unto thee, that thou art Peter, and upon this rock I will build my church.
Why is that? Because Peter is King David, man. And Yahushua is coming to do what? Establish the throne of David. See, this is the understanding that you pagan Christians have been given the world. See, when you talk about the kingdom of heaven, man, you have to understand what it entails. The Most High said he's going to, through Yahushua, he's going to reestablish the kingdom of David in the earth. What does that entail? What does that consist of? It doesn't consist of all nations being in one accord and on equal terms in the kingdom. When you go into where King David was ruling, what was he doing? putting the heathen nations in subjection of the Israelites.
He's setting up the Israelites.
Yo,
Yeah.
this is what the one you used to call Jesus Christ is coming to do. He's coming to put the heathen nations in subjection of his people. God damn. Fucking retarded, bro. Just walk through the damn camera.
It says, and the
God
gates.
damn.
It says, and the
It's not that
gates.
fucking hard, man. Fucking retarded.
It says, and Yahushua says, and the gates of hell shall not prevail against it. So that's why it also says in Isaiah 54 that we don't have to fear any weapon formed against it.
Why? Because the gates of hell should not prevail because it's the Most High's will.
Right.
There ain't shit you heathen nations can do against this,
Nothing.
man. There ain't nothing that you wicked ass 2/3 want to continue to be in subjection of under the heathen can do. No matter what the fuck you say, you can say we hate for all we want to. All we're doing is giving you the true understanding of what the Most High said is going to happen.
Right.
There's nothing that you're going to do to stop this. The Israelites are coming to power no matter what because it was the Most High's will from the beginning. He just had to play out to where all nations had a rulership in the earth. And now it's ending with Esau. You see? Esau is the end of the world. Jacob is the beginning of it that followed. And guess what? Ain't shit you can do to stop it. Ain't shit that the elite gonna do to stop the prophets from preaching. When you do bring an end to us being on YouTube, what are you doing? You're ushering in the famine of the word, which is prophecy, the Most High's will. Then once you do that, you're gonna spin it. The demonizers. Let's give you the rundown. You're gonna spin that. The demonizers and say we're terrorists. You're gonna come up against us having great wrath. What's gonna happen? The Most High gonna lift up a standard. When the
That's
Most High
all that's gonna happen.
When the
It's
Most
gonna
High
go
lift up
up.
that standard, what's gonna happen? We're gonna go from fishers to hunters.
And then we're going to come looking for you.
And we gonna get busy down here on the earth.
Yeah.
Everything you're doing is gonna activate another prophecy to come to pass. You see, when you come with an action, the Most High gonna come with a reaction according to what? Prophecy, man. Ain't shit you doing to stop this. You ain't stopping shit. Everything is rolling right along according to the Holy Spirit, man. So do what the fuck you gonna do. Because we already know what your end is, man. We already know how it plays out for you fucking Edomites, man.
That's
We
right.
already know that according to what the Most High has spoken through the prophets, we had the fucking victory, man.
That's
So
right.
what the fuck shall we fear? You Edomites with no fucking body, man.
No, but
You might put some of us to death, but guess what? Bitch, we coming back.
hey, that's victory.
The fuck you talking? We come back. We never die. God's never die, man. And through the spirit of God, Yahweh Shemel, you will witness this. So do what the fuck you gonna do, Esau. My
No
bad.
more. No worries, bro. That's
My
the
bad.
spirit. It says, and I will give unto thee the keys of the kingdom of heaven. And that's what we hold today. We have the keys to the kingdom of heaven. Because we're the only ones on the earth to tell you how to get salvation. Who is salvation for?
Israel.
Right.
Isaiah 47,
So King David,
45 to 17.
even when he was here in Babylon, King Mashah, what was he doing? He was preaching the gospel. So we're doing the same thing. We're holding those keys to the kingdom of heaven. It says, and whatsoever thou shalt bind on earth, and that's why it tells you when an Israelite rejects it, we reject them, and then Satan comes and takes them away.
Because if we reject you on the earth, we're rejected in heaven, man.
Right?
Hey, we've been given that power by Yahweh Shai.
man, that's
You see?
We're vessels
Did
to
not Yahweh
either
Shai
bless
say?
or curse.
Did not Yahweh Shai say, he that is ashamed of me in his wickedness of the first generation, I shall be ashamed of you in front of the Father, right? And guess how that is done? And you come out here and deny the prophets, that means you deny Yahweh Shai, that means you deny the Almighty. Hey, it's an order to how this thing works. For all you guys talking about you going straight to the Most High, no, the fuck you're not.
No, you're not.
You coming to the men first, and if we see that you're coming in order, you can be brought to Yahweh Shai.
Son.
Then you can be brought to
You
the
open
Most
the
High.
John.
Exactly.
I was
And
not
you
dealing with
introduce him to
nobody
the
on
King
an
of
individual
Kings.
basis.
But then it says, whatsoever thou shalt bind on earth, so that also Isaiah 4:1, those women that cleave unto you, they're going to be joined with us into salvation. Why? Because they're bound to you through those keys, through that access that you have to the Lord.
Yep.
Also Isaiah 14:1, you got strangers that are going to join to the house of Jacob through the Spirit.
And those men who are part of that great multitude who are going to believe upon the word of the prophets, because Yahweh Shai prayed for that.
Yeah.
I pray not for these only, but for those who shall believe upon me according to the words that they speak.
For I am glorified.
That's who else is going to be bound on earth and bound in heaven. Those men who are going to be true believers of Yahweh Shai through the words that the prophets speak.
Right, men first.
You see?
It says, and whatsoever thou shalt loose on earth shall be loosed in heaven, which we're loosing the judgments. We're telling you these judgments to come, and the Lord's going to unleash this judgment. We're making way for judgment. We're those heralds that come before the king, and when the king comes, he's going to bring his army, which he's going to bring an army of heaven. He got those missiles, the chariot fire that the angels ride upon, newly created beast, the Leviathan.
That's why he's called the Lord of Hosts.
Right. Which that newly created, it don't even mean newly, it just
Refresh.
means you didn't know that we're on this earth before. You know, but you know Esau has some shit that the Lord gave. That's it though. That's just the point. Is that, you know, that's what makes us special, is that we have this truth.
This is kind of line back in what you're saying. This is Baruch 3:33. He that sendeth forth light, and it goeth, calleth it again, and it obeyeth him with fear. And we're those illuminated ones, because Yahweh has given his people the truth, right? Jacob
showed them the judgments, right?
Khan. Yeah, we understand his judgment. It says 34. The stars shine in their watches.
That goes into the ordinances of heaven.
Khan.
That's talking about the actual light in the ordinances of heaven, the sun, the moon, the stars. See, the Most High has called these things forth, and he calls them back again.
And rejoice when he calleth them. They say, here we be. And so with cheerfulness they showed light unto him that made them. This is our power, and there shall none other be accounted of in comparison of him.
This is who we're uplifting and exalting and praising on the earth, man. The Almighty God Yahweh, the creator of the heavens and the earth and everything in them, man. You see? We're the only ones who are uplifting the God of the Bible. Ain't nobody else out here doing this. You see?
They one that killed all the firstborn in Egypt.
And we're the prophets who are in all ages. And this is our watch, and this is how we shine in our watch, because we're out here prophesying.
In season, out of season.
Khan.
Fucking soldiers, nigga.
36. He hath found out all the way of knowledge, and hath given it unto Jacob,
Because ain't no
his
other
servant.
Ain't no other knowledge on the earth besides the knowledge of the Most High. If you're not partaking in this knowledge that's been given unto you by the prophets, you have no knowledge, man.
Oh, a good example, I was thinking about this just being a man, but a blood moon or a solar eclipse. You can't see it with the naked eye. So how did they know that it was there unless they were told from a higher power that there's a, you know what I'm saying? Because there's a certain time where you can't even look up into the sun to see it crossing each other. But the Lord is the one that gave us those ordinances through Moses.
As what? Signs of what's to come, man.
We're not to be dismayed at them.
We ain't in the signs of the head. We ain't dismayed in the signs of the head. We see the ocean shit coming. And through the Holy Spirit, we know that what? It's the Most High's will coming. Everything that's happening is all signifying the Most High's will being done, man.
In its appointed time.
I'm saying we ain't sure about solar eclipse, blood moon, shit. We rejoicing. Wolf moon, blue moon, earthquakes all in the earth. We ain't shook by these things. We're rejoicing that these things are happening because we know the Most High is moving, man. You see?
Yeah.
The prophecies are coming to pass, just like the Most High said they would, man. He ain't never lied to us, and he will never lie to us, man. Everything is about to be brought to pass as the Most High has spoken it, man.
Read a little bit more here. Verse 36. He hath found out all the way of knowledge, and hath given it unto Jacob, his servant, and to Israel, his beloved. Afterward, he showed himself upon the earth, and conversed with men.
Who what? The prophets.
God.
You see? That was it.
And it ain't just no ordinary men. It's his Israelite men.
And the true prophets that, are being worked through the Holy Spirit, We can't get this on our own either.
The Most High would do nothing but he would reveal his secret unto his servants, the prophets. Is that it? What else?
This is the book of Proverbs chapter 22 and verse 3. A prudent man perceiveth the evil and hideth himself.
This is what we're telling you, to seek the Most High while he may be found, man, to repent, because the time is short. We're on the verge of the famine of the word hitting, man. And once he wipes the internet of GMS, and all the brothers who are affiliated with GMS, preaching the same doctrine as GMS, ain't gonna be no truth to be found, because you're gonna go to ISUPK and they're gonna be here telling you bullshit like John the Baptist ain't in the truth. That you can fuck your wife in the ass. You're gonna go to they gonna keep IUIC up, talking about some damn Most High and Christ blessing all this bullshit. The true wisdom not to understand is gonna be completely wiped from the internet. So the prudent man foreseeth the evil, and he hides himself from what? Under the shadow of the Almighty, in the Most High's secret place, which is His truth.
To that tabernacle of Yahweh.
You see, the Most High's name is a strong tower. The righteous runneth into it and is safe. Bishop Nate.
Right.
Hey,
Literally, that
that's-
word prudent means you considering the future.
Considering what the fuck is coming according to the will of what? The Most High.
Hey, what you just said right now, bro, that you know that the prophets are safe and those that run into the word, you know. I was talking to my girl. She was telling me 2 years ago she had seen IUIC at the corner of her house. She says she went up to them. This is before I started talking to her. She said that they almost got shot up because someone did a drive-by. What happened last year? This year happened last year. Happened this year again. They went same corner, another drive-by.
Those
I
Joanna
see
Christ.
Denver.
Yeah, right there on First and Knox.
Because the Most High is not with IUIC. He ain't with ISUPK, GOCC, HOI. The Most High ain't with you niggas, man.
You don't see the chariots showing up.
'Cause you ain't doing
this
what
is IUIC.
You ain't giving His word as
They
the
don't
Most High
preach
commanded you to do, man. He
They don't
told you to preach your word without truth and sincerity, man. Not adding away to it, not adding to it, not taking away from it. That's all you other camps do.
It ain't about vainglory either.
It's just the truth of the matter, man.
Right.
They don't even go in season, out of season. I guarantee
what it's all
IUIC
about.
ain't out there today.
Ain't nobody out here today. Ain't nobody out here today. And it ain't even that fucking cold. It's only 20 degrees. Stop being a pussy. Go ahead.
But the simple pass on and are punished.
And that's what's about to happen, man. Everybody who's taking this for a game, thinking that you got just all the time in the world to turn to the Most High, you're about to perish, man, because all hell is about to break loose. The Most High, the Most High ain't waiting on you to repent. You on His time, he ain't on yours. You see? Come on.
God.
This is a book of Isaiah, chapter 51, verse 5. My righteousness is near, my salvation is gone forth, and my arm shall judge the people. The isles shall wait upon me, and my arm shall they trust.
So His righteousness is who? The Lord Yahweh Shah. He's on His way back, man. All these things taking place on the earth is signifying that the second coming of Yahweh Shah is close. That's why we see the tension with World War III in these nations is brewing up. We see this man pushing forth this MOTP. You see? All these things are going to lead to the second coming or the birthing of the Son of Man returning back to the earth, man. That's what's coming. That's what's happening. Ain't no stopping this. It's going to happen whether you believe or not. And all the unbelievers are going to do what? Die in their unbelief.
Second Ezra 15.
Right. Yes, more.
Lift up your eyes to the heavens, and look upon the earth beneath, for the heavens shall vanish away like smoke, and the earth shall wax old like a garment, and they shall dwell therein shall die in like manner.
That's what's coming, man. See, a lot of death is being brought to the earth, and the earth is failing, man. Because what? The wicked rulers. They're not governing the earth by the instruction manual. You see, and we know that when you don't run something the proper way, it fails, man. And this is what we see here on the earth. This whole thing up on the east side has been a complete failure. People are fucking destroyed, junkies all over the fucking place, fucking transformers and goddamn weirdos running rampant all over the fucking place, teaching your children.
Oh, STDs, full of STDs.
Preparing your fucking food, all type of shit.
Homelessness. Bro, they said herpes, AIDS, all that shit is skyrocketing.
And that's because of what? The wicked behavior, man. You see, having a practicing shit the most I told you not to do.
This is a lawless generation, and the law is set up to protect us.
But my salvation shall be forever, and my righteousness shall not be abolished.
He said his salvation shall be forever. So he doesn't change. He didn't change who he's going to save from the past to now. His salvation is still with the Israelites. That's why we're still under his judgments. And that's why we're still in slavery. Right? And that's why Esau's still celebrating his victory over us.
But guess what? It's coming to an end, man.
It's coming to an end.
Us being out here doing what we're doing signifies the punishment of our iniquity is almost accomplished. We just have to go through the time of Jacob's trouble, and it's over.
We're just waiting for the time to come.
You know what I'm saying? It's over, man. This is a wrap.
To see a rose blossom, it only takes a matter of waiting, right?
You know what I'm saying? Patience.
Patience, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But before you know it, man, this place is going to be thrown into a complete state of chaos, and Yahweh Shai is going to be overhead, man, preparing to save the remnant.
After they bring out that implantable
Yup.
C-hip,
So
they make it mandatory.
Yup. Everything is right on time, man. Ain't nothing failing. You see, the reason you don't believe because you don't have faith, man. What?
Just one more.
Go ahead.
Hearken unto me, ye that know righteousness, the people in whose heart is my law. Fear ye not the reproach of men, neither be ye afraid of their reviling.
Which means they talk shit about us. They hate us, right? But don't worry about it because they're supposed to do it. It's part of the prophecy. There shall be scoffers in the last days, walking after their own lusts. Is that it on it? So that's all fulfillment of prophecy, that you're going to be hated by all men for this truth that we hold in Yahweh Hashem Yahushai.
Fuck it.
Prepare your soul for it.
Because guess what? They hated our Lord, man. It says what? If the world hates you, know that they hated me before I hated you.
And you're supposed to beware yourself when they start speaking good of you.
Somebody get Matthew 5 real quick. Start at verse 3. Because it's okay, man.
Yeah, for us, it's better for them to scoff and mock than to speak well and highly of us.
It's okay because we're finding ourselves in good company, man, because they, not only did they do this to the Lord Yahweh Shai, they did it to all the prophets. So that lets us know that we're doing the right thing.
Did you ever see the ending of Green Pastures? That movie, that old black and white movie where they had Jake as the Lord?
I can watch it.
Oh, bro. It talks about the suffering of getting a crown in the suffering.
Yeah.
And the Lord goes, I want that, which he went first. You know what I'm saying? It's a heavy scene. You got to see it. Matthew 5, verse 3. Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven.
Yep.
Blessed are they that mourn, for they shall be comforted.
That's what we're in, man. We're poor in spirit. You see, we want out of this shit, man. We know we've done wrong. We're in the spirit of repentance. You see? And because we're in that spirit and longing for the Most High's will to be done, ours is the kingdom of heaven. You see, the kingdom of heaven is coming, man. It says what? The kingdom has been prepared for you. Watch, man. It's your Father's good pleasure to give you the kingdom of heaven.
Yeah, how should I pray for the same thing in John 17? He said, give me the glory that I once had before with thee.
And that's what we're praying to Yahweh Shai for.
Yeah.
To bring us into his glory. And it tells us throughout the scriptures that if we continue to suffer for Yahweh Shai's name's sake, we're going to enter into his glory right along with him, man.
It says, blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth.
The meek are those who come to this word without trying to fight the Most High on it, man. Why I got to be this way? Why I got to do this? Why I got to listen to the truth? The remnant is just going to get in line with the program and not have no fucking,
Beef, no.
Yes, exactly.
You're going to go through some shit, but you're going to work it out.
Man, it ain't going to be in the spirit like some of these niggas come up. Some of these niggas come up and just try to tell the Most High what it is and what it ain't gonna be. The remnant, the meek is not in that spirit. We're, all right, Lord, you want me to do what? Let me get in line with what you want me to do.
Right.
That's all they take, bro. Yeah. They don't take all this extra shit that Jake be trying to do. You got it?
It says, blessed are they which do hunger and thirst after righteousness,
Yep.
for they shall be filled. Blessed are the merciful, for they shall obtain mercy. Hey, and those Edomites ain't showing no mercy right now. That's showing their true colors. It says,
we're in the spirit of mercy because what? We know that us coming back into power, it heals everything on the earth, including the heathen nations.
right.
You know?
And we're being merciful to each other. You know, coming out here and doing this work, who are we sacrificing ourselves for?
The Lord.
Yeah. And what he say, the greatest love you can show is to lay down your life.
Because the shepherds will be out there with the sheep all year round.
Yeah, we're defending it, defending that gospel.
Got that
It says,
Colossians 1 and 10. Colossians 1 and 10 tells you that. You know?
Yeah, and we're laying down our lives, because guess what? We read it earlier. Turning from evil.
Don't take no pictures of us, man. Don't take no pictures.
Reasonable service, you know.
Yeah.
It's our reasonable service.
We're made prey, turning away.
Even though it's cold out here, you know, it's still reasonable. This ain't, we say, oh, we ain't gonna go glorify Yahweh Bashem Yahshai because it's cold. It's
Fuck
snowing.
that. Fuck that, because the
That's
reward is
the
going to be
wrong
well
spirit.
worth. Matter of fact, somebody get Isaiah 64:4, man. Let's go. Let's go.
Say,
Let's
they
get
say
it.
the slugger will not fly because the reason of the cold.
Man, we gonna, hey, goddamn it. Hey, what? So for what the Most High showing me, I'm coming out here. Hey, no matter what, goddamn it.
Hey, can I get this? It's gonna flow right into it.
Let him finish this first.
Okay.
Blessed, it says, blessed, verse 8, Matthew 5, verse 8, blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see power. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called the sons of power. Blessed are they which are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven.
So don't let the persecution shake you, man. This is a part of it. This is a prerequisite before we can go into the kingdom of heaven. This is a prerequisite before we can enter into Yahweh Shai's glory. We have to be persecuted. This is a part of it. This is a part of our tribulation. This is a part of us being in the straight gate. There is no other way for us to enter into glory, you see, than to go through the persecution. It's a part of it. We have to go through tribulation. We have to go through suffering as Yahweh Shai's disciples, man.
Right.
All you motherfuckers out here talking about ain't no tribulation coming. Guess what? If that's the case for you, you're not a disciple of Yahweh Shai.
You're not a prophet.
That's why you have to put down, even Yahushua, he put down that God status so that he was in the mortal flesh. Because if you're already God, how could you get more glory but by becoming a mortal man and defeating the left hand in flesh?
Like the scriptures tell you, through much tribulation shall we enter into the Most High's
That's right.
kingdom, man.
You got it. That's what
That's why
Just like Yahweh Shai did.
That's why it says he has a new name, he has a new glory, you know, that he overcame the devil and his witchcraft.
A lot of the books of the prophets, what's it start out with? A burden of Malachi, a burden of Isaiah.
Like,
Of
it
course,
says,
that word burden, it means a heavy load, you know?
It says, verse 11, blessed are ye when men shall revile you and persecute you, and shall say all manner of evil against you falsely for my sake.
So you have to have this in you, man. You have to know and understand that we're about to go through what we're going to go through because we are of the same mind and spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, man. This is what it must be. This is not something that you, when it happens, something foreign unto you. Like the Apostle Peter said, some strange thing unto you, man. We're going through this for righteousness' sake. We're going through this because we're righteous men with righteous spirit in this wicked world. You see that a world that's a complete enemy to Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. Love not the world and the things that are in the world. You see, the love of the world is what? Enmity with the Most High, roughly paraphrasing.
That's why we're in the world, but we're not of it.
Exactly. Using it, not abusing it.
Right.
That was it.
It says one more. Verse 12, rejoice and be exceeding glad, for great is your reward in heaven. For so persecuted they the prophets which were before you.
You got to understand this, man. This is something you have to internalize. You have to really digest what this is saying. So you go into all these false fucking teachers talking about no tribulation coming. They're not getting you prepared to stand boldly in the day of affliction, man.
You got to bear your cross.
They're not getting you prepared to have to go through what Yahweh Shai went through. Now, we're not going to go through what Yahweh Shai went through. Exactly. But we're going to go through tribulations, man. Because what? All of our faith has to be tried as gold in the fight. You see? Oh, my God.
Which that's why some brothers are going to...
to...
They're going to get that increase because that's the faith that they have. That they're going to receive that. And the power that Yahweh bestowed in them. It's prophesied that there's some in their standards going to go up to where they are able to do magnificent.
Because it's coming down to this, man. It's either you fucking believe or you don't, man. Point blank, period. Now, we ain't trying to stand up here and like we the toughest men on the earth, like we just got it like that. It's to the point now, the Most High said what he said, and we believed it when we first heard it, and now we're seeing these things manifest before us. What else do you need to see to show you that this is what it is, man? It's coming to pass right on time. Right? Everything we've been talking about. The least of the flock drawing the world into what? World War III. It's all happening according to prophecy. So what else do you need to fucking see?
Or the implantable see it.
Like, bro, it's all happening according to what the Most High said. If it's at the point now, either you believe or you don't. We're going to go through tribulation. Brother's going to probably be tortured, all type of shit. But you have to understand and know. The Most High told you, fear none of those things without suffering. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that you may be tried 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, and what? I will give thee eternal life. Now we ain't out here sitting like we just gonna be these big going, we already know in the state it's all going to be done through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shai.
That's why we call ourselves the hopeful. Like we're hoping to get that power.
That's why we move with fear. That's why we come out here and do these camps.
The reason we so bold, man, because we know it ain't by our power. It's going to be by the Most High.
Right.
We ain't like talking about what we going to do. What, no, the Most High going to give us, Lord willing, he going to give us the strength to do these things, man. That's the spirit we in.
Meshach, and Abednego. They had to stand. They had to sit there and stand in that fire, and having faith in Yahweh Hashem Yahushua delivering them out of that fire. Go ahead, brother.
Well, yeah, I got Psalms 126 and verse 5. They that sow in tears shall reap in joy.
Hey, we sowing through suffering, man. But when it's all said and done, we're going to be given the fullness of joy. Brought into the fullness of glory, to fullness of righteousness, man, to the fullness of possessing the entire planet Earth. That's what comes with standing out here on the highways and byways week in and week out, instant in season, out of season, man. Not complaining about it, just doing the work. You see? Being a soldier of Yahweh Shai, man. This is what it calls for. Feeding the sheep year round, not taking winters off. Shit, by the time you come back to the sheep in the spring, they gonna be fucking dead, man.
Gone, yeah.
You see? A lot of you niggas are hirelings, man. You're not out here for, you know what I'm saying, to do what the Lord commanded you to do. We out here all year round, man.
Fly by night Israelites.
Yeah. We out here doing this, man. What's up?
This is Proverbs 20 and 4, going into what you're just saying. The sluggard will not plow by reason of the cold. Therefore shall he beg in harvest and have nothing.
I bet if that bitch told you to come over in the damn cold, in the blizzard, your ass would be going through hell and high water to get to that pussy, man. You see? Like I say, man, I know what I've done to go get some box when I was in the world, man. Walk across the city with a flute to get some box.
Lip, you're like
sick as a bitch trying to go get some boxes with a cold as hell, walking across the fucking city.
And you got some box.
Had to sneak through the window to get the shit too. So, had to sneak through the window with a flute. Cold as it was cold as fuck outside. I was gonna do everything I had to do to get that box. So if I can do that for wickedness, why not do this for righteousness, man? The fuck I look like doing all that in the world, but I can't come out here and stand out here for a few hours for the Lord to praise his name? Nah, it was wicked. It's a nigga being a nigga in the world, man. A nigga go through hell and high water to please the flesh, but you can't come out here for a few hours to serve the Lord, man. Get the fuck out of here.
You be out there fucking.
Don't eat.
You be out there being a nigga straight up hijacking, stealing cars, stealing stereos in the snow.
Ain't shit stop you from doing that. You know what I'm saying? Ain't shit stop you from doing that. So what's stopping you from doing this, man? You fucking nigga. That was it.
Reasonable service.
A reasonable service, exactly right. That's gonna provide us the greatest reward the world has ever seen. Come on, man. Come on, man.
This is the book of James, chapter 1, verse 12. Blessed is the man who remains steadfast under trial, for when he has stood the test, he will receive the crown of life.
There it is. There it is. So you endure the test that we know coming, that the Most High has given us the answers for. He gave us a cheat sheet. We already know what the fuck is about to happen. So how could you fail the test? Once again, it goes to your unbelief. That's the only way you fail, man. You're not really trusting in the Lord. And we get mocked and made fun of because we're so-called faith-based Israelites. But don't it tell you the just shall live by faith? Through grace are we saved through faith? You see? That without faith it is impossible to please the Most High. It's all about faith, man. Everything we're doing, don't take no pictures of us, man. Don't record us.
Put your phone down.
Raggedy fuck. Go ahead, man.
Which power has promised to those who love him.
Exactly. Because those who love Yahweh Shai are going to wait upon the mercies of the Lord, man. No matter what. Because we have faith in this thing. We're trusting in our power as we've been created to do. As we're actually being trained into doing so. That's why you go through all the affliction that you go through in your life. It's giving you training to do what? Serve the Lord, man. Trust in the Lord. That was it? Who opened Isaiah 64? That's perfect. That goes right into what? Like
Isaiah 63, 64?
64:4.
This is Isaiah chapter 64, verse 4. For since the beginning of the world, men have not heard nor perceived by the ear, neither have the eye seen O power, besides thee, what he hath prepared for him that waited for him.
Exactly, there it is. Nobody has seen what the type of glory and blessing that the Most High has promised to give unto those that wait for him. I mean, wait for him through what? Through all your trials and tribulations. That's what it's talking about. Patiently waiting, suffering for the Lord's sake. You see?
And we know that the affliction that we go through for a short time, it can't compare to that glory we're going to get, you know?
Exactly. Like I say, so this is something
Say
like
nothing.
This gonna be a thing of the past in the kingdom of heaven.
Nah.
And like I said, we only got a little while left to do this, man. Because we see these people that are pushing forth these laws and legislations to censor the internet. So we don't have too much more longer to do this. We're about to move on to the next phase of prophecy, man. And that's if you have faith. A lot of guys who are falling out here at the end is because they lost faith, man. You see? But everything is happening right on time, man. I want the reward.
Patience. You don't want to lose
Shit,
patience.
this reward that we're about to receive, man, it allows you to endure. Because we know this ain't gonna be this ain't what it's gonna be forever.
And that's why
we coming into the kingdom, man.
The parable of the man sitting down and counting the cost.
Exactly.
That's what you got to do. You got to be able to understand that there are certain times where you might slow down in the spirit, but you don't just give up.
You don't give up because you ain't always on fire like the same way every day. Or the same, it's up and down through this thing, man.
Right.
And that's a part of the trial too. Because when you're up and down in your fire, you call upon the Lord, hey, give me the spirit to do something, to read, to listen to a video, to make it, you know what I'm saying? We're in that spirit of tapping in with the Most High, not giving up just because we get weak in the flesh a little bit. You see, that's the condition of the battle, man. You know? That's the condition of being a soldier.
Hey, our father's Jacob, bro. What he doing with an angel? He wrestled that angel.
Hey, man, with a thigh to place.
Till he got that blessing.
And being in a lot of a soldier for Yahweh
Till he got that blessing.
being a lot of a soldier for Yahweh, you don't always feel like doing it, man. But guess what you do? You fight through those lows, because I ain't never Satan fucking with you. You fight through all that to continue on in the fight.
And you overcome it by as it is written in faith.
We looked out the windows today. I'm sure all of us are talking about, man, this is going to be a cold ass dick.
I say that shit, I was like, bro, it's 20 degrees outside.
Bro, I was
cold in the bed,
I was
bro.
glad to come, bro. I was glad to come. But you know, we had to break up the camp last week.
But it tells you.
I was happy to come out here.
But this is all of this. Hey, what we're doing now this is us storing up treasures in heaven, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Then Yahweh Shai gonna commend us for being out here in this cold air weather. It's below freezing out this bitch right now. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you got it.
Oh, you got more there? Did you have something on that?
Isaiah 64:4.
Go ahead.
I got that Isaiah 64:4 already.
Go ahead.
But I got Colossians chapter 1, verse 10, that ye may walk worthy of the Lord unto all pleasing, being fruitful in every good work and increasing in the knowledge of God, strengthening with all might according to his glorious power, unto all patience and long suffering with joyfulness, giving thanks unto the Father which had made us meet to be partakers of the inheritance of the saints in light. See, that's what are we doing? You know, we coming in that meek spirit, suffering, being patient, going through the trials. Why? So we can inherit what has been promised unto us.
Right. And strengthen. And how do you strengthen?
Having that knowledge of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, increasing, being able to edify those new brothers that are coming in.
And you got to get it in you, man. This is not a fucking game. This is life or death, and this is the only way that we're gonna get everything that the Most High has promised. For us to be tried as gold in the fire, acceptable man is tried as gold in the fire, man. All these times I hear talking about ain't no tribulation. If you in that spirit, you're not an acceptable man. We need to be in the spirit of fully embodying that we're about to go through complete hell as the servants of the Lord. But it's gonna be okay. Even the Most High told us, fear not. The flood it's not gonna cover thee, but you're gonna go through some things that prove that you got real faith. That's what it's gonna be, man. Jake just want everything handed. No, man. The Most High about to give us everything. The Most High about to give us the entire universe. And you think he's just gonna hand it over to you without you going through some shit to prove that you worthy of having it?
Adversity, acceptable man.
You know what I'm saying? Jake is in that fucking spoiled brat spirit, man. No, the Most High's not. He already gave us everything during the time of Adam. We fucked it up.
He's actually giving us something right now. Because when we get over this, we're gonna have a glory that we didn't
They
have
can't even
before.
comprehend. Bro, the glory we're gonna come into it can't be comprehended, bro. New immortal bodies. We're gonna get our height back.
The book of remembrance, they're gonna speak
We're
about us.
gonna get our height back. We're gonna get our families back in order. We're gonna have perfect health.
But
We're gonna be immortal. We're gonna be back in our land. We're gonna, just
gonna
the
be with
abundance
our
of
power.
everything, man.
Yeah, we're gonna be with our Father.
Everything. We're getting everything back, bro. That's a, you know what I'm saying?
can't fathom
So
what
to
we
go
get
through a little bit of tribulation for our light affliction, which is but for a moment, working for us a far more exceeding and eternal weight of glory. Come on, man.
This ain't shit.
2 more
And
verses.
that's how you got to think about it. This ain't shit. Now we ain't saying that doing the work ain't shit. We're just saying having to go through these trials and tribulations ain't shit really.
There's
Because
nothing for the reward that we're getting.
Especially
Lord's
if
will, we're those men. You know?
like it tells you in Colossians chapter 1, if I'm not mistaken, our life is here with Mashiach.
That's
In
what
the
I'm
Most High.
reading.
Go ahead.
Yeah, it says verse 13, who hath delivered us from the power of darkness and has translated us into the kingdom of his dear Son, in whom we have redemption through his blood, even the forgiveness of sins.
You gotta go back to verse 3.
Come on, jump back up. 2.
No, our life is here in Mashiach. Did you read that yet?
Colossians 3.
Colossians 3. Oh, my bad. Go ahead, keep going now.
Come on, I'll jump to that Colossians 3. You got it? Go ahead, bring it out, bro.
Because our life is here with Yahweh Shah. We're not, it tells us we are citizens of heaven, man. We're not citizens of this place. We're just down here on a mission to fulfill the will of the Most High. See, we're in the spirit of getting the fuck up out of here and coming into that glory. But we know that to get back into that glory, just like our Lord Yahweh Shah before us, we have to go through much tribulation. That's just what it is. That's the path the Israelites have to walk on.
That word strengthen, isn't that? I looked up the word strengthen. In means in, and then strength. The word means moral resistance. And that's what we have to do in that hour of temptation. Have that moral resistance
To
built
stand,
up.
to stand for righteousness, even in the face of death, man.
Right.
Hey, with
Hey,
that,
just like our righteous forefathers before us.
And we can only do that if Yahweh Shai is in us.
when Jacob's trouble comes around,
Gotta be fully resolved to go through that shit, man. What up, man?
All right, the book of Colossians chapter 3 and verse 1. If ye then be risen with Hamashiach, seek those things which are above, where Hamashiach sitteth on the right hand of the Most High. Set your affection on things above, not on things on the earth. For ye are dead, and your life is hid with Hamashiach in the Most High.
That's it right there, man. Our life is here with Yahweh Shah. We're not looking for this place to continue on. We're looking for America to fall. We're looking for the so-called white man to be taken out of power, as we know he's going to be, according to biblical prophecy. You see?
And while we wait, we hold a job, you eat, you drink.
Yep. But guess what? Well, our spirit is still getting the fuck up out of here.
Right, we're out of here. Really, that's why he's saying your mind should already be on what's to come.
But a lot of these camps are not in that spirit. They're in the spirit of their kingdom being here. That's why they're fucking perverting the Passover. Fashion shows and shit. Talking about they need 500 grand to build a motherfucking homestead. No, man, our homestead is gonna be had in the kingdom. We're gonna have these estates, man, palaces, big as the fucking eye can see.
Made out of emeralds.
Anything you want to be made out of shit.
Yeah.
Have a crystal palace if you want it, damn. You know what I'm saying? Jake is on a low vibration, man. They're not thinking about the heavens. They're not thinking about what's to come. They're thinking about the now because they're going in the flesh. They're in the flesh, man. And it says what? If you live after the flesh, you shall surely die. And that's what's about to come to a lot of these groups, man. What you got? Let's just get out.
Yeah, this thing keeps it real hot.
When Hamashiach, who is on life, shall appear, then shall ye also appear with him in glory.
Break it down.
So yeah, man, when the Lord shows up, man, on that huge father shit, man, that's gonna be the end of this shit, man, and the beginning of our glory, man.
And guess what? We're looking for that. We're not in the spirit of fucking being fearful of Yahweh Shah returning. We want him to return so we can be brought back into glory, man. We trying to be guys again.
You're right.
Fucking die here, knees hurting,
Glory.
feet fucked up, working bullshit ass 9-to-5 jobs.
Ready to go through that fire.
Gotta be up on the fucking Edomite boss and shit, man. We tired of that shit. Fucking looking forward to another Black Friday and shit. So you get a fucking TV. Nigga, what the, man,
you don't even have to wait for Black Friday anymore.
I'm trying to get on the fucking cherry. I'm trying to cruise through the galaxies, man. Shit. Having everything at our fingertips anytime we want it, man. everything that we ever wanted, anytime we wanted. That's what the Most High has promised to give us in the kingdom.
And that's a righteous mentality because we're to have a ruling class mentality.
Yeah.
A ruling class mentality means you want nothing less than what a king gets.
I want the creme de la creme.
Right.
Damn it.
Want
I want,
power,
I
man.
want
Power.
the purest virgins.
And you know what
See,
power
the purest
is?
oil is the best food. What's up?
Is having something that no one has access to.
Hey, and right now what we seeking more is the kingdom of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, what brings what? Righteousness, you know,
Life.
peace, joy
Life.
in the Holy Spirit, you know, in the Rakat
Which we
Kodash
have.
of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, where we ain't never gonna have to fear anymore because we want to worship Yahweh Shem Yahushua and live a righteous life.
We're trying to live the fullness of life and righteousness in the kingdom of heaven, and that's what's gonna be done because that's the Most High's will. This fucking wicked ass kingdom ain't gonna go on for too much longer, man.
That's why we're always saying the Our Father prayer too. Let His will be done on earth as it is in heaven.
What you got?
I got
Let me bring them up. Go ahead.
Romans 8 verse 1. There is therefore now no condemnation to them which are in Hamashiach Yahushua, who walk not after the flesh, but after the Spirit. So us that are in the world, that are in this truth, we're not contaminated by this evil place because we got the Holy Spirit upon us, making us exempt from that judgment. Even though we are in this filthy world in a corrupted body. It says in verse 10, and if Hamashiach be in you, the body is dead because of sin, but the spirit is life because of righteousness. And that's why we keep trying to keep the law, not because that's going to save us, but because that's the acts of our faith in righteousness. It says, and if Hamashiach be in you, I'm sorry, I read that. Verse 11. But if the spirit of him that raised up Yahushua from the dead dwell in you, he that raised up Hamashiach from the dead shall also quicken your mortal bodies by his spirit that dwelleth in you. I'm going to jump down. It says in verse 16, the spirit itself beareth witness with our spirit that we are the sons of power. Which really, that's what it depends on. Do you believe? It don't matter if another man believes you believe. Do you believe in Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai? And if you do, you're going to have fruits, which are actions that show that faith, including what you're speaking. It says, and if sons, then heirs, and heirs of power, and joint heirs with Hamashiach, if so be that we suffer with him, that we may be also glorified. So this is kind of like the payment that we got to lay down, is laying down our lives in sacrifice. Look at that big old hop, right? And the Lord is going to give us that reward, which it says humility comes before honor. See, we had to lose that God status. We were gods. We are gods, but we're in mortal flesh. Now the Lord gives us this righteous spirit, and it quickens us in the flesh, and soon we'll be back to that God status with the new glory upon us. That's something worth fighting for. You brother got something? Go ahead, brother.
Book of Revelation, chapter 22 and verse 12. This is Lord Yahushua. And behold, I come quickly, and my reward is with me, to give every man according as his work shall be.
So his work shall be. There you go. It says it clearly. And part of that work is what you speak. All right? What you say, you're going to be judged for every word that is spoken, every thought that you have. That's why we have repentance, which you're supposed to be constantly asking the Lord to forgive you in Yahushua. That's why we have prayer. You know, and supplication is the action in your faith. But
This is Baruch 4 and 2. Turn thee, O Jacob, and take hold of it. Walk in the presence of the light, therefore that thou mayest be illuminated.
right, but we're walking in what light? The light of Yahushua, which he is the light to our path, the light to the world, and what he tell us to do. let our light shine before men so that they may see our good works and glorify our Father in heaven. Which in Malachi chapter 1 it tells you Israel shall glorify and magnify Yahweh. So you got to be an Israelite to do this and to remain through the end. Go ahead.
Give not thine honor to another, nor the things that are profitable unto thee to a strange nation.
Right, so don't teach the heathen. Right? Now we're telling you your judgment, what's going to happen to you, heathen, which you're going to get destroyed and you're going to be put in slavery starting with your elite. But the secrets of the kingdom of heaven is with the Israelites. Esau has no part in this.
O Israel, happy are we, for the things that are pleasing to the Most High are made known unto us.
There you go. Those are the secrets. See? In the kingdom of heaven, there's going to be a secret society that rules the world, which is the elect, under Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. What's the secrets? We have those secrets right now in these mortal bodies. That's what makes us exempt from judgment. It's not because these mortal bodies are anything special. It's because that truth, that knowledge, that stability we have is going to be transferred into a God body. See? And we're going to have hearts that have the law written on them to where we won't even need the book. We will be the book. And that's why all the other nations are going to come to us. What is right? What is wrong? And we're going to teach them. That's why they have all these little fairy tales throughout the world of aliens building the pyramids and Anunnakis and all this shit. It was us. It was the Israelites. We taught these heathen how to live.
Oh, yeah. Going into that too, that video we were sending back and forth of how it showed how Europeans were living.
Oh
compared
yeah, that's
to,
heavy right
you
there.
know, the indigenous people of the Americas were living compared to the European.
Yeah.
It's a whole different type of class of
The
people.
Aztecs, bro, did you see how they did cavities? What they did was they filled cavities. I was watching that video. They filled it with gold and then put a gem or an emerald in it, right? Some kind of ruby or whatever. But gold, they put it in there to stop the rotting of the tooth.
I saw,
You know, Esau, he's over here with no teeth, gumming down mashed potatoes and shit.
Pulling your shit out.
trying to eat an apple.
He's you see the difference between the people of light and life compared to the people of death and destruction.
I saw a little TikTok on this morning. Matter of fact, he was talking about how the Europeans, when they got here, they were amazed at the cleanliness of the cities. You know,
I got the prologue. I want to read this real quick about the Israelites. It's Ecclesiasticus chapter 1 verse. It's not. It's the prologue. It says the prologue of the wisdom of Yahushai, the son of Sirach. His name is Yahushai. He's the Israelite, but it's not the Messiah. Whereas many and great things have been delivered unto us by the law and the prophets, and by others that have followed their steps, for the which things Israel ought to be commended for learning and wisdom, and whereof not only the readers must needs become skillful themselves, but also they that desire to learn be able to profit them which are without, both by speaking and writing. My grandfather Yahushai, when he had much given himself to the reader of the law and the prophets and other books of our fathers, and had gotten therein good judgment, was drawn on and also himself to write something pertaining to learning and wisdom. So that's what we have. We have that glory of, we start everything. We created everything. Even Esau, bro. Esau came out of,
yeah, even Esau
You know,
came out of Rebecca.
yeah, out of Isaac.
Isaac.
Yeah, out of Abraham, right? So we're the beginning of all things. We're the former of all things. Learning, reading, writing. So that's why we're starting the kingdom of heaven. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai is putting it out for us to start doing this, to bring forth the kingdom of heaven on earth. you have some?
Yeah, I got 2 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 6. For power, who said, let light shine out of darkness, has shown in our hearts to give the light of the knowledge of the glory of power in the face of Yahushua HaMashiach.
Right? That's what we're doing. We're standing as Yahushua was on the earth prophesying. What was he saying? He was prophesying in 70 AD. He was prophesying in the last days also. But what was he doing? He was building up brothers. Hey, this is what's to come. Prepare yourself. Even of his own death, he was preparing them for his own death because some of them didn't want to, you know, like Peter, he didn't want the Lord to go and be sacrificed. The Lord had to rebuke him, which is a heavy thing because right before it, when you read it, he was just praising him. He was just like, hey, man, you're the rock. I'm going to build the church on you. And in the swiftness of that, hey, Peter said, don't go back to Jerusalem, Lord.
And those spirits
The
bear
Lord said,
witness too,
get
bro.
behind me, Satan.
Those spirits bear witness because Peter was good with that sword, bro. That's why he chopped off that soldier's ear. But that was King David, bro. David was a warrior, you know?
Yeah.
But he still had that knack. That's Peter.
You got something more? That's it.
Y'all good?
Yeah.
Hey, wrap it up.
All right. With that, we are the biblical Hebrew Israelites, and we want to give all praise and glory unto Yahweh.
Bashem, Yahushai, Bashem, Rukah, Mudash.
Double honors and to our elder and apostles, which rule great millstone well, and shalom to the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel. May you endure unto the end. Shalom, ba, abba, ba.
Ba, ba, ba.
Shalom to the elect.
Shalom to the elect.